Welcome to Sports Data Daily. As the lights of the NFL fade, history is unexpectedly shaken by names that seem to belong to the past. The oldest and most famous player still alive in 2026 carries with him glory, injuries, and the silent battles fought behind the spotlight. What has time taken away, and what has it left behind in them? Late bloomers are rare in the NFL, but Rich Gannon built his greatest chapter after years of persistence. Born December 20th, 1965, he transformed the Oakland Raiders into contenders and captured the 2002 NFL MVP with intelligence and calm leadership. His success felt earned, not sudden. Now 60, Gannon remains in good health and continues to share the game through sports media, offering insight shaped by experience. Before he ever spoke into a microphone, Michael Irvin spoke loudest with his presence on the field. Born March 5, 1966, he became the emotional engine of the Dallas Cowboys dynasty, winning 3 Super Bowls through intensity, timing, and fearlessness. His confidence shaped team identity. At 60, Irvin is in very good health and remains a familiar face in sports media, bringing the same energy to analysis that he once brought to game day. Few players approach preparation with the intensity of Bill Romanowski. Born April 2, 1966, he built a career around discipline and edge, collecting 4 Super Bowl championships with the 49ers and Broncos. His style demanded total commitment. Now 60, Romanowski remains in good physical condition, following a strict, health-focused lifestyle centered on training, nutrition, and recovery. Consistency was the quiet signature of Tim Brown, long before highlight culture took over. Born July 22, 1966, he won the 1987 Heisman Trophy and later became a Hall of Fame receiver with the Raiders, respected for reliability and professionalism. His career aged gracefully. At 60, Brown is in good health and stays active in community outreach, reflecting the steady values he carried throughout his playing days. When championships are discussed in sequence, Ken Norton Jr.'s name often appears as part of history's spine. Born September 29, 1966, he played on 3 consecutive Super Bowl-winning Dallas Cowboys teams, known for speed and instinct. His understanding of defense never left him. At 60, Norton is in good health and now applies that knowledge as an NFL linebackers coach, shaping players from the sideline rather than the huddle. Some quarterbacks defined an era not by flash, but by trust. Troy Aikman, born November 23, 1966, led the Dallas Cowboys to 3 Super Bowl titles with calm precision and control, becoming the steady center of a dominant dynasty. His leadership rarely needed drama. Now 60, Aikman is in good health and widely recognized as one of the most respected television commentators in American football. Records sometimes feel unreachable, yet Bruce Smith made history through relentless effort. Born June 18, 1963, he became the NFL's all-time sack leader with 200, anchoring the Buffalo Bills' defense for nearly 2 decades. His consistency reshaped expectations for pass rushers. At 62, Smith remains in good health and frequently attends NFL events, continuing to represent excellence built on longevity. Few athletes ever challenged the boundaries of sport like Bo Jackson. Born November 30, 1962, he stunned fans by excelling simultaneously in professional football and baseball, becoming a cultural phenomenon with the LA Raiders. His career changed conversations about athletic potential. Now 63, Jackson's health is stable following hip replacement surgery, allowing him to live actively while honoring a body that once carried two sports at once. Longevity at the highest level found its purest form in Jerry Rice. Born October 13, 1962, he redefined the wide receiver position with unmatched discipline, becoming the undisputed greatest of all time with the San Francisco 49ers. His work ethic became legend. At 63, Rice remains extremely healthy, continuing high-intensity training routines that reflect the mindset which sustained his extraordinary career. Intelligence often becomes the final advantage, and Steve Young built his legacy upon it. Born October 11, 1961, he won 3 Super Bowl championships with the 49ers, combining athleticism with sharp decision-making. His career matured with precision. Now 64, Young remains in very good physical and mental condition, known for clarity of thought, balance, and a thoughtful approach to life after football. The sound of a quick release once defined Sundays in Miami. Dan Marino, born September 15, 1961, rewrote the NFL passing book with the Dolphins, holding multiple all-time records during an era when defenses ruled. His arm changed expectations. Now 64, Marino remains in good, stable health and stays connected to the game through advocacy and public appearances, carrying a legacy built on precision. Balance between power and endurance found rare expression in Roger Craig. Born July 10, 1960, he made history with the 49ers by recording the NFL's first 1,000 rushing and 1,000 receiving yard season in 1985. His versatility changed playbooks. At 65, Craig is very healthy and continues running marathons, reflecting a lifelong commitment to conditioning. Cold weather composure became second nature to John Elway. Born June 28, 1960, he led the Denver Broncos to 2 Super Bowl championships, finishing his career exactly where legends are made, on top. His leadership matured with time. Now 65, Elway is in good health, having been treated for hand contractures, and maintains an active lifestyle centered on balance and routine. Sometimes excellence speaks softly, like the steady arc of a kick. Morton Anderson, born August 19, 1960, became one of the most reliable scorers in NFL history, earning Hall of Fame honors through longevity and calm under pressure. His role demanded perfection. At 65, Anderson remains in good health and continues to prioritize fitness, embodying discipline beyond the spotlight. Style can become identity, and Eric Dickerson turned running into a signature. Born September 2, 1960, he set the single-season rushing record with the LA Rams, a mark that still stands as a testament to vision and stride. His game looked effortless. Now 65, Dickerson is in good health and maintains a strong physique, carrying the presence of an athlete whose rhythm never truly faded. Few careers were defined as much by resilience as that of Jim Kelly. Born February 14, 1960, he led the Buffalo Bills to 4 consecutive Super Bowl appearances, setting a standard of toughness and leadership despite falling just short of a title. His impact went far beyond wins and losses. Now 65, Kelly's health is stable after overcoming jaw cancer, and he remains a powerful symbol of perseverance for fans and players alike. A defensive presence that felt inevitable belonged to Howie Long. Born January 6, 1960, he anchored the Oakland Raiders' front line and won Super Bowl 16 through power, technique, and relentless pressure. His authority carried beyond the field. At 66, Long remains in very good health and continues to be a familiar face at Fox Sports, blending analysis with first-hand experience. Intensity reached historic levels through Lawrence Taylor. Born February 4, 1959, he changed defensive football forever with unmatched speed and aggression, earning 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards with the New York Giants. His style altered how offenses were built. Now 66, Taylor's health is stable after addressing post-retirement mental challenges, living a quieter life with continued support and care. Precision and accountability defined the game of Ronnie Lott. Born May 8, 1959, he became the backbone of the San Francisco 49ers dynasty, winning 4 Super Bowl championships through discipline and instinct. His approach set standards for defensive backs. At 66, Lott is in good health and remains mentally sharp, respected for clarity of thought and leadership beyond football. Some leaders spoke softly but were impossible to ignore, like Mike Singletary. Born October 9, 1958, he became the emotional and tactical heart of the legendary 1985 Chicago Bears defense, known for preparation and intensity. His presence demanded accountability. Now 67, Singletary is very healthy and works as a motivational speaker, channeling the same focus and discipline into guiding others. Calm in chaos became a signature trait of Joe Montana. Born June 11, 1956, he led the San Francisco 49ers to 4 Super Bowl championships, earning a reputation for precision and composure when pressure peaked. His leadership felt effortless but exact. Now 69, Montana is in fairly good health, maintaining a balanced lifestyle focused on wellness, family, and selective public appearances. History shifted the moment Doug Williams took the biggest stage. Born August 9, 1955, he became the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl, leading Washington with confidence and clarity that resonated far beyond the scoreboard. His achievement opened doors across the league. At 70, Williams is in good health and continues to serve the game as an advisor for the Washington Commanders. Power once felt unstoppable when the ball was handed to Earl Campbell. Born March 29, 1955, he dominated defenses with the Houston Oilers, leading the NFL in rushing 3 times through raw strength and resolve. His running style defined an era. Now 70, Campbell faces significant mobility challenges and requires walking assistance, living a quieter life centered on care, support, and family. One single play can echo for decades, like the 99-yard touchdown run by Tony Dorsett. Born April 7, 1954, he combined speed and elegance with the Dallas Cowboys, leaving moments that still define highlight reels. His style was smooth, yet decisive. At 71, Dorsett is undergoing treatment for symptoms associated with CTE, focusing on health management, awareness, and quality of life. A voice as recognizable as his victories belongs to Terry Bradshaw. Born September 2, 1948, he guided the Pittsburgh Steelers to 4 Super Bowl titles, blending toughness with charisma that later carried into broadcasting. His presence defined a dynasty. Now 77, Bradshaw's health is stable, following treatment for bladder and skin cancer, and he continues to live actively while sharing his story with honesty and perspective. Comebacks defined the legacy of Jim Plunkett more than expectations ever did. Born December 5, 1947, he led the Oakland Raiders to 2 Super Bowl championships, turning a career once doubted into one remembered for resilience. His calm under pressure shaped championship moments. Now 78, Plunkett's health is gradually declining due to long-term head and joint injuries, and he lives a quieter life focused on comfort and care. Leadership sometimes changes history without noise, as seen in Art Shell's journey. Born November 26, 1946, he broke barriers by becoming one of the NFL's pioneering black head coaches after a Hall of Fame playing career with the Oakland Raiders. His influence reshaped opportunity within the league. At 79, Shell's health is stable for his age group, and he remains respected as a figure of progress and professionalism. Swagger became strategy when Joe Namath stepped into the spotlight. Born May 31, 1943, he led the New York Jets to a shocking victory in Super Bowl III, altering the balance of power between leagues and turning confidence into prophecy. His presence was unmistakable. Now 82, Namath is in fairly good health, crediting hyperbaric oxygen therapy as part of his ongoing wellness routine. Discipline carried beyond the field defines Roger Staubach's life story. Born February 5, 1942, he guided the Dallas Cowboys to 2 Super Bowl championships, combining athletic excellence with military precision and integrity. His leadership extended into business success. At 83, Staubach enjoys excellent health and remains active in the business world, reflecting balance, focus, and longevity. Before scrambling quarterbacks became the norm, one man quietly bent the rules of the position. Fran Tarkenton, born February 3, 1940, introduced movement and improvisation to the Minnesota Vikings, forcing defenses to rethink containment. His creativity earned him the 1975 NFL MVP. Now 85, Tarkenton remains in very good physical and mental shape, still sharp, active, and intellectually engaged with life beyond football. There was a time when versatility was misunderstood, until Lenny Moore made it undeniable. Born November 25, 1933, he thrived with the Baltimore Colts by doing more than one job: running, catching, and adapting, earning 7 Pro Bowl selections along the way. His impact unfolded quietly. At 92, Moore is experiencing age-related memory decline and now lives with close support, remembered with deep respect for his adaptability and grace. Preparation, not speed, became the trademark of Raymond Berry. Born February 27, 1933, he built a Hall of Fame career with the Baltimore Colts by mastering timing and precision, helping the team secure 3 NFL championships. His roots were lessons, not just plays. Now 92, Berry's health is stable, and his mind remains sharp, continuing to represent clarity, discipline, and thoughtful excellence. Strength took on a broader meaning in the life of Rosie Greer. Born July 14, 1932, he was part of the fearsome foursome with the Los Angeles Rams, anchoring one of the most dominant defensive lines ever assembled. Yet his life later showed gentler dimensions through creativity and service. At 93, Greer remains in good health for his age, carrying warmth, dignity, and a calm resilience shaped by decades of experience. And as the story unfolds gently, what resonates is not just records or titles. It's the legacy of those who have weathered time, trauma, and even oblivion. They didn't just survive, they exist as the last witnesses of an era. Thank you for returning to this final chapter of memory.